Good evening, folks. Wednesday evening already. Virginia Shad Tracer. Yeah, that's what we're playing with. Okay, playing for. Got a pack right there, ready to go. And I add other baits to it that I have right here. All some odd different colors that I've made up to send with them. Okay. All right. So hey, y'all ready to roll for it? This week I don't have a whole lot to share. I've been doing some fishing. Here the trees have started to come out, dogwoods are blooming, that type of thing, and pollen is thick. Yeah, my truck is covered with it, the water's covered with it. Sometimes your live scope picture's not the best either, some places where the pollen's thick, so you just gotta kind of deal with it. Fish are trying to spawn. A lot of them are shallow. They're starting to move up some brush. The video coming next Sunday. It's coming this coming Sunday. I just finished editing it for this podcast for this coming week. I was catching them in 6 and 7 foot of water. I was sitting in 6 and 7 foot of water and just fishing around a circle there in the back of a cove. Actually, right across from my boat ramp. I could look over and see the boat ramp from the subdivision we put in at. And they were roaming there. That was last week. So this week they've moved up on cover. A lot of the males have moved up. So they're going to be ever changing the next couple of weeks, and they all don't spawn at the same time. And one the biologist I watched on the show here a while back, I think he was on Crappy Connection, they was talking about it, and he said that, and I never thought about it, but he said they all don't spawn at the same time, of course. I figured they varied a few days anyway, but he said a couple of weeks before they all get the spawning done. And a female could go in, lay some eggs, and quit, and go back out to whatever she's holding at, to a holding area. And then maybe a couple days later or a day later, whatever, she goes back in and finishes laying her eggs. So never thought about that, them doing that, really. So that was kind of interesting. So the spawn's going to be stretched out. Like I said, I know some of us probably already have spawned here because the water's running about 62 to 65. And he said they would start spawning at 58. So, yeah. All right, so that makes it tough. I mean, they're scattered. You got to find them. Yeah, a little tough. Now, after the spawn, they'll gather back up, right? And they'll start schooling back up, and they'll get on boat docks. That's right. Y'all ready? 322. She didn't go far a day, did it? 322. Yeah, and they'll get on boat docks and stuff, and then pile up on them. That's when the fun begins. I see my thumbnail here is the worst boat accident, and some things like that. There's a guy, I don't remember the name of the site, but y'all, if you just type in boat accidents, it'll probably come up. They were out in the center console in the middle of the lake, live scoping, chasing roamers, and a boat hit them, knocked their trolling motor off. Yeah, and they was yelling and screaming, "Hey, hey!" And I mean, center console, and the guy hits them. It looks like he had maybe like a 16-foot boat with a 60 on it, or maybe a little bigger. I don't remember, but it wasn't a real big boat. He hit him at the last minute. He turned, and the back of his boat hit their trolling motor, and tore a hole inside of his boat, gash, and knocked their trolling motor off. Yeah, wouldn't that be scary? They said they was ready to jump in. Yeah, you just got to be careful. And, a lot of times now, people in comments were saying things. Somebody said maybe he couldn't see past these depth finders. Yeah, a lot of people are putting 2 depth finders on the front and stuff, and that could make it a little tough to look across. I know even with mine, when I drop it down, I turn it sideways. I swing it around if I'm traveling very far down the lake. If I ain't going about a mile or two, just around the turn, and wintertime, there's not many people out there. But I lean over and look if I can't see. And when I go through this bridge down here below me, it's a no-wake zone. I always look way out ahead of me because people will put kayaks in and all kinds of, and on those paddle boards, paddle boards, that's what I'm trying to think. People paddleboard around that area. So when I come through that bridge, I start scanning, looking around, and then I kind of go to the left a little bit of the main traffic zone, and I look around before I take off because you just don't know. You got to be careful. All right, number is 322, and that could happen to anybody, But the boat was big enough. It had a 150 on it, so it was a big boat. Yeah, but it could happen. All right, the number is 322. I'm reminding myself here, so we can skip a lot of people. But the weather's been so crazy. Okay, Randy, 300. The weather's been so crazy here. It's been raining here day off and on. Started last night. real cloudy Monday and Tuesday off and on. And then the sun popped out here this evening. It's been very windy. And it was 80 yesterday. I think it was 70 couple today. Especially it'll be 50, 55, something like that tomorrow. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? 80 one day and 55 the next day. And you wonder why the fish are hard to catch. That's right. All right, Randy's got 300. 333. You're over. The number's 322. 320. Okay. All right, that knocks Randy out. Randy had 300. Now we're at 320. Dakota, okay. Lakoti, I can say pronounce it. He's at 320. Now the number's 322. It's going to take 321 or 322 to knock him out. 366. He just made it easy, didn't he? 343. Trying to look at the numbers closely because I have looked over them before. 99. So, how's the fishing for y'all? Y'all let me know. Hey, I was good to hear this. He said he caught a mess of crappie on the sub. That little sub is a good bait. I'm selling a few of them. The fathead is selling good. The tracer is selling really good. The Chaos 2 is selling really good. Y'all going to see some other information coming up on that shortly. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet. But yeah, that little sub's a good bait. You just got to get it in your hands and fish it. I've been sticking one in y'all. Everybody's ordering. I've been sticking one in your free pack because I want you to put it in the water and fish it. That little, it's got two little double tails that swim when you move it in the water. So yeah, I think it's going to be a great brush pile bait. I think when the crappie move deep, like on docks and on brush piles, I think it's going to be great this summer. I really do. I'm looking forward to fishing it more then. All right, because I've already fished it. Y'all seen me catch fish on it, right? I fished it back in February. Guys, I can't fish every bait. I got so many baits and colors. I got over 80 colors. So I can only fish so many. So I try to pull something different when I can. All right. All right, I'm still looking 375. So need 322 or 324 to win. That's knock him out. That's it. I don't see him. All right, guys, there you go. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate your comments. I try to answer to all of them. Okay. Like I said, I loaded a video today on the fathead on a couple of different colors. I loaded one other week on the fathead on, I think, 2 different colors. This one this week is on different colors. It's on Blue Moon and something else. I don't remember. Guys, I'm usually running 2 weeks behind. So, time I get them here and add them, sometimes I get one the same week. So, I don't remember what's in every one. When somebody commented something to Hologun, I read the comment, I went, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to go back and watch the video to figure out what you're talking about. And that's not going to happen tonight. I got to edit this video. I just got done editing the video for this coming Sunday. All right, and I got to edit this one tonight. I've got food on the stove up where I'm cooking. Yeah, I'm making macaroni salad. I got noodles up where I'm cooking. So, yep. And I got baits to bag. So, yeah, sometimes I don't have time to go back and figure out what you're talking about. So, I'll try to answer you the best I can. All right? Appreciate y'all. If you haven't been on Lake Country Baits and you're new, check it out. Okay? I ran into somebody on the water yesterday, and we was catching fish, and he was using minnows. He's, what are y'all using? So, we shared that with him, and gave him a card. So, that's all I can do. Like I said, there's plenty on there to choose from. There's 18 body shapes and over 80 colors. Now, when I say 80 colors, there's like Blue Boy, then there's Winter. Winter is Blue Boy with a chartreuse tail. That's a different color. It's a different combo, right? So it's over 80 if you add them all up. All right? And jig heads, all kinds of sizes jig heads from 1/32 to 1/8 in size 8s to 4s. See y'all.